In about 5 or so days since we achieved the automatic promotion from Sky Bet League 2, has it managed to settle in yet?
Yes, I think finally. Look, it was a magnificent achievement from where we were. We've enjoyed a couple of days, celebrations, players more than the staff, but now it's down to the hard work and how we progress next season.
What have those 5 days like been? You said before you're a very busy man and you rarely get time to switch off, but have you managed to get some downtime and time to switch off?
Not really, but I'm a firm believer in you get out of it what you put in, and we're putting in a lot of hard work to make sure we're prepared for next season and to progress again.
The lads have been sort of putting on social media to meeting together in bars and sort of celebrating promotion. That togetherness, how good is that to see and how important has that been this season?
It's been huge and it's taken a while to build. Obviously, January transfer window helped with quality and better characters, and since then the lads have come together, and when you achieve things like promotion and go on long winning runs, you get that morale and team spirit, and they're great together. They enjoy each other's company, and that's benefit to Bolton Wanderers.
Yeah, have you seen that togetherness sort of day to day on the training ground in the sort of recent weeks and months?
Yeah, as I said, it's been bubbling away all season and progressing. It was hard to build relationships initially with the pandemic, but since then we've really done that and worked hard on it, and they've come together, as I said, and it's great to see that they're celebrating a special achievement.
Going into the weekend's game against Crawley Town, how did you feel and how do you think the lads felt? Did anxiety creep in at all, or was it always just a confident frame of mind?
No, I think the anxiety was there the week before against Exeter. I think that was, we spoke about that and making mistakes. We did, but from the minute that game finished and the disappointment that it showed on the lads' faces, they were switched on and ready to go on Saturday, and they did the job.
You haven't wavered from your belief that we could achieve automatic promotion from day one, really. Did you doubt that at any stage? And if so, what point would you say the turning point was, and where you thought, actually, we've got a real chance here now?
No, I mean, I think I live in a pretty much state of certainty about my own talent and ability, and I'm a confident man, and it's about how I get others believing in the same way. We did that. Obviously, we had an awful start to the season, but we recruited well in January, and then we just built belief and confidence and built results. We gave the league a 20-game head start and still got promoted, so it shows you what kind of run we've been on, and the lads have been brilliant.
We obviously spoke after the game at Crawley, but a 4-1 victory, 4 different goal scorers. Just talk about doing it in style. I mean, on reflection, you must have been so pleased with what you saw stood there in the dugout.
Yeah, I think everyone will be saying it's about time. I've been complaining at the wide players especially about getting in the box, getting inside the far post on the opposite side to score goals, and Dapo did that with his, and Izzy took his chance really well. I didn't see the bobble it hit on Saturday, but it hit a bobble and ended up being a great finish.
Yeah, you mentioned that after the game, to be fair. You said before that this is the greatest achievement of your career. What are the reasons for that? And I know it's maybe not a straightforward answer, but how big of a challenge has it been this season?
Huge, and I think only, I don't need to divulge the detail really, but I think the people around me, you guys and my staff and the board will understand the challenges that we faced. Not just the internal ones, but also the external ones, the pandemic, salary cap, a lack of players in the summer, poor recruitment in the summer. We faced a lot, but in adversity, sometimes you can come out the other side with strength, unity, and that's what we've done as a football club.
And as a club, we now prepare for life in Sky Bet League 1. I mean, knowing you and how ambitious you are, I'd imagine you'll be planning for another successful season regardless of going up a level.
Absolutely, we can't have any other aim really. We are Bolton Wanderers, we are a huge football club, whatever division we're in, and there's no point in turning up in any league and just wanting to make the numbers up. We want to compete, we want to challenge at the top end, and that'll be our goal next season.
The sort of nucleus of the current squad is still under contract for next season. How important is it that you sort of use that nucleus and build on that going into next season, because obviously we've gathered momentum with this group?
Well, that's one positive and the difference from last summer really. We didn't have a foundation or a platform to build from. This season we've got a solid squad of players that have got used to playing the way we play and the way we train, so it's about how we improve that and bring in quality around them, but we've certainly got a great base to build from.
And if the quality of recruitment in January is anything to go by, I'm sure you'll be confident of another strong recruitment drive in the summer.
Hopefully, look, we're going to put in the hard yards and do a lot of hard work and research, you know, not only into players' technical talents, but also the character and what we're bringing in. You know, there's always risk with recruitment. You can get some wrong, but it's about limiting that risk and putting in the hard yards and the detail to make sure we limit the risk as much as we can.
Looking at the January recruitment, it's sort of no coincidence that the form of the team picked up shortly after that window. How important was that window, and how big have those players been that you brought into the team?
It was a vital window because we needed to improve because we weren't good enough before Christmas. And the players that we brought in all have quality, but all hit the ground running. And that's credit to the players that were already here because they made them feel at home and welcome. And enabled them to hit the ground running. And once we got results and we got on momentum, we took some stopping and we created an amazing set of results that ended up with us getting promoted.
And presumably you'll be backed by Sharon Britton and the board to kick on and do what you feel is necessary to help continue to take this club forward.
Look, Sharon and the board have been unbelievable for me and the support they've given me. But one thing is for certain, myself and Sharon and the board's goals and aims, we aren't going to overspend. We're not going to put this club's future at risk. We're not going to take any gambles at any stage. We're going to make sure it's done sustainably and done with the right intentions. So we're going to put in a lot of hard work in the summer to get this club moving in the right direction again, which is hopefully a challenge in League One next season.
As well as the player recruitment though, are there things perhaps off the field that you're looking to prioritise and look to put in place in the summer months to help the club continue to develop and grow?
Yeah, lots of things that are going on behind the scenes. Lots of areas where I feel this club could improve. We know that. And yeah, lots of hard work going in, lots of investment, lots of development, and we'll be in a better place for it next season.
And it's a shame, it's a real shame that the supporters have not been able to be here at all this season and they weren't able to celebrate properly with us down at Crawley. How big a part have they got to play next season? Because I think we all know that first game with the fans is going to be an incredible experience.
Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things that I can say I'm most proud of is the way we've built connection with the fans. And you know, at times we've disappointed them this season, but at the end, I think all the fans can say that, hand on heart, the lads have, you know, played their guts out for Bolton Wanderers, and we've tried our very best, which has culminated in us being promoted. They're delighted, but we don't want to stop there. We want to keep working hard. We want to keep pushing, and it'll be great to have them back and supporting us next season.
It's been just under 2 weeks since the supporters have been able to renew their season tickets, and we're approaching the 4,000 mark. Those numbers are excellent, aren't they? I guess that's really exciting to see from your perspective. Amazing, because there's still some uncertainty, of course, with the pandemic. But last season there were incredible sales, and again this season they've started great. You know, one thing's for certain, our fans will back this club to the hilt. They've proved that over many years, so let's hope they can do the same this year. I suppose with that backing, will be a force to be reckoned with at any level, really.
Absolutely, and as I said, we've had the disadvantage of not having our support home and away this season, but next season that'll be different. So, you know, come get behind the lads and hopefully we'll do you proud.